Good morning, Tim. Yeah, in Tokyo, New York City, you're right. I don't blame you. Yeah, you know, Jesse wants Jergens for Christmas. I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it at all. Good Friday morning. Let me powder my nose real quick. And we'll get the D Live chat up. There we go. Something's going wrong, people. Everything's working this morning. Oh. So, did you guys do anything important yesterday? Other than tell your friends all about me? Friday and a fedora, that's right. So, the Junkyard's been a member for 1 year. That's right, he gave a shit. No. Kind of slow this morning, only 3 people in here. Where'd everybody go? Christy, Junkyard, Skater, Amish. That's 4. No. Now there's 5. I gotta give Owen, uh, let's see, payday, that's right. It's payday, that's why they're not here. Good morning, Kevin. Give me a second there. I'd better do this while I'm remembering. Told Owen I would give him a confirmation letter stating I got his email. So I'll respond real quick to it. All right. Allie, Camper Allie, where have you been? You come in for 4 or 5 days and then you disappear for a week. I thought you fell off the face of the yurt. Good morning, good morning. By the way, Allie, you're looking lovely as ever. That is a lovely top you're wearing today. And did you do something different to your hair, dear? Because those earrings you have on, They go perfectly with that top. Hmm. Needing a haircut. I'm starting to look like a shaggy dog. Good morning. Welcome back, Christy. And Tim. Good morning, everyone. And Tim. Huh. What's that supposed to mean? Everyone and Tim. I would thought everyone was included with Tim, but silly me. That's what I get for thinking. I thought you was here this morning. Oh, Amish said good morning to you this morning already, but you weren't here. Okay. Oh, he likes to be singled out. Well, I just sent Owen a reply letter, so today's trash day. Means you got to run to town. You get your $15 worth. That's right. Cost you $20 a week in gas. You go to town to dump it, but it's okay. I don't know if I'm gonna fry fish today or not. I have, I want to, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I'm actually not feeling good again, so got the chills for some reason. So, well, it's a good thing I finished reading that L word. I thought you were singing that song, and then I seen it was a lasagna. I will once she gets up because I don't want to wake the kids up. So no, I haven't been feeling good for the last 4 or 5 days. I felt better yesterday than I did the day before, but so it's the it's the weather here. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees this weekend, according to what I heard. I may be wrong, but the weather is fluctuating so bad up here. Um, you know, the door's shut. Yeah, so it's even locked. So yeah, it better be shut. Well, I appreciate you guys appreciate me being appreciated for being here. So, but it's the weekend, so if I'm not feeling better tonight. I won't have a live stream tonight, but and I'll just hunker down in the bedroom and cover up and stay warm and binge watch The Young and the Restless or something like that. That'll cure me. as the world turns. Yep. It's the weather. It changes so much that your body can't get used to it. Besides that, I think somebody gave me a computer virus. One of you guys was sick, coughed on your screen, and I got it. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. Yeah, I have no idea. I don't watch them. David, good morning. Dale, good morning. Um, I don't know. I haven't watched per se a soap opera, and the only reason why I ever did is because we only had one TV and it was the only thing on, and she wanted to watch it. But I probably was watching it from the backside of my eyebrows or eyelids. Yeah, Judge Judy, she's so overrated. Baby, it's cold outside. Yeah. I still love that Bud Light commercial with the Clydesdale. Ooh, let's get a little romantic, a little candlelight, a little Bud Light. Holy mo! Yeah, that'll warm up things. So, furnace is on, running. Yippee ki yay! Uh huh. See, I've got. I don't know if I've ever told you guys this, but I've got built-in electric heaters in the house. This house has got a redundant system in case the furnace goes out. It does have electric heaters in here. Every once in a while, I'll fire them up, and you can smell them when they first turn on because they haven't been turned on in a while. We get a little dust in there, and you'll smell the dust baking for a second, and then all of a sudden it quits. But yeah, you sneak a new commercial, but oh hell no, nope, same old, same old. So that's right. I bet they do sell Clydesdale meat to the rich folk. Rainy, wind, nasty out, temperature 26. That's right, killing them dust mites. So yeah, but there's a heater in this bathroom. There's a heater upstairs in the bathroom, and then there's a heater in one of the bedrooms upstairs. And I guess the object of it is keep the plumbing warm, and then you can run fans to suck some of the heat out of the other rooms, to circulate it. But no, um, if the furnace ever quit, at least we keep the house halfway decent warm. I mean, it costs you $1,000 a week, but hopefully, they don't have peak hours during the wintertime. Yeah, your peak hours is when it's frozen to frozen. Anytime it's not frozen, then it's not a peak hour. On a happy night, burning the dust off. That's funny. 69 degrees in paradise. Damn. Um, Allie, if you'd have been paying attention for the last 6, 8 months, 2 years, Christy don't cook. Not so much, according to Tim. Allegedly. I have to throw that all in there because I don't know what I'm talking about. So allegedly, Christy don't cook, according to Tim. So allegedly. Good morning, Gene. Might I say you're looking handsome and debonair today? I might say it, but I don't mean it, Gene. I definitely don't mean it. In Kenneth City, 69. Senate pick, okay. By George, I think you got it. You got to be a thinker, Gene. You definitely got to be a thinker. I got a brand new Christmas tree up. I don't suppose the guy that burnt the old one was a black guy Democrat, right? Or was he a white guy pinko commie Democrat? Hi, Tammy. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Did you do something different to your hair, dear? And are you still married to Tim? My condolences. There you go. Ah, damn. Trying to make it another, huh? You deserve a medal, dear. Gold. Gold medal. And I'm not talking about a sack of flour either. Yeah, they got Kyle to guard the tree. That's funny. Guard it when you leave. Yeah. Newlyweds, that's right. That's what they are, is newlyweds. Newlyweds. Christ. Me and Kathy got pans older than that. Yeah, and double dog dare you. That's right. Come on, try it. Come on. I'll try it. Can you point out the one that shot you? Not anymore. I can't move my arm. Yes. Let's see. July 22nd, 1983. Mm-hmm. This July 22nd, 22 will be 39 years with the same woman who deserves a medal now. Mm-hmm. Kathy does. Yeah. Putting up with me. Good morning there, Ron. I know, poor Kathy. That's why she's sleeping right now, because she needs a rest. Yeah. It's hard to go full at it, all day long. You got to have some rest. So, okay. Well, she'd have mine too if I had any sympathy, but you know where sympathy is there, Gene? It's right between shit and syphilis in the dictionary. Go look it up. You're 15 days from 46 years. That's right. Junkyard got married on Christmas Day so he wouldn't forget it. And that way it was only one present. You know, just for our anniversary or Christmas, whichever one you want, dear. They're chilling. Dale, they're chilling. they're they're not in the garage no more. Ty asked him, says, I thought you was going to put heat in the garage. He said, I was, but then you told me I couldn't have my Cubs in here, so there's no sense of heat in the garage for your car. That's smart thinking. You're right there, Gene. And I dare him to deny it. 27 years? Shit. Hell, I could have did that with my eyes closed. Standing on my head. 27 years. Hell, you ain't even broke in yet, Mr. Goodrich. After you hit 30 years, you lose the will for life. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like the old man sitting at the table crying. Yeah. I'd be getting out today. Did you put a cab on it? Yeah, even back then you were smarter than the president. But he was already 2 years into his, first term. You're right. Anyone smarter than him. Allegedly. Allegedly. I keep throwing that word in there. I don't want to get busted. You know. Yeah. Just keep that plow ready so it won't snow. If you want it to snow, put the mowing deck back on it. Oh, there's another smart one. Yep. Yeah, that's a hard one. You're right. I was just thinking, maybe we ought to start seeing if we can all do, news interviews with all the news stations and wear a t-shirt with Kamal on it saying I suck at my job. Hmm. Or FJB. Good morning, gorgeous. Yep. Hmm. Ouch. So how are you and the newlywed doing there, David? No, I did not. All right, there, Mr. Goodventure. You have yourself a great day, man. Take care. Newlywed. I'll put a link in there, Junkyard. I'll have to look at it. Is it a fabulous attorney from like California or simply fabulous? I'm glad you're doing good there, David. Well, that'll keep you busy. Do you get to do it inside or you got to do it outside? Good morning, Square Table. I checked out your channel last night. I subscribed to it and I put on for your alerts. You guys had to check out his channel there, Square Table Degenerates Podcast. He's had some interviews with some famous people. One of the Rougeau brothers from wrestling. Um, I don't know that one woman from, I don't know, I can't remember. Yeah. So so I just poked around in there and just seen, you know, a couple of your interviews. I didn't watch all of it, but that's pretty cool. I used to have Randy Quaid used to come in here all the time. Doesn't anymore, but he used to. So, and I thought somebody was playing a joke on me, but I went to his Twitter and I messaged him on his Twitter, and he said, "Hey, dog, how you doing, man?" So we talked a few times on the Twitter about it. So, huh. So, uh, my wife, she likes your channel too, there, Square Table. So she was looking at it. So let's see, my wife, she's the brains of the operation here. I'm just here for the brawn and good looks, but she's the brains and good looks. Harold, good, happy Friday. Nice to see you. Oh. Hmm. Oh, I had a good week. Been under the weather a few days, but that comes with age, Harold. Wait till you get my age.
People ask me every day.
Huh. I see Hiawatha had to put her 2 cents in there, huh? Wait a minute, you're 60. Grizz, good morning. That's right. Brandon needs to go to the train station. Too early for that side. Good morning there, Grizz. So he needs to take the train, like Patrick Swayze said on Roadhouse. What am I supposed to do? There's always Barber College. We sell liquor here, not drugs. Take the train. Okay. huddled up on the porch. Well, you know what? If you go out there with cold feet and you put your feet underneath them, your feet will be warm. And because they'll hook right onto you. Because that cold feet will make them claws come out and they'll snag your leg and they'll hold right onto you for dear life. You just like putting on boots. That's right. Yes, she is. I go out there every morning to feed her and water, and as soon as I open the garage door, she's standing there. And she'll eat a little bit, and then she'll hop back in her little bed. So that's right. You'll have a puck on your feet there, Harold. Yeah. She comes out, does her business, and then gets back in there because the longer you're out of it, the colder it'll get in there. So you got to keep it warm. So, but it's got styrofoam, it's got straw, then it's inside a OSB enclosed cat house. So, yes. Ten cats. Damn. I'd say something about that, but I ain't a gonna. Because that's a lot of pussy out there on the porch. Yeah. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Grizz is over here on D Live. He's licking his chops. Man, that's a lot of good eating over there on that front porch. Mm-hmm. Chicken, cat fried chickasee. Mm-hmm. Chicken fried kitty cat. Mm-hmm. A cat house, that's right. That's right. 10 cats, that's a die-hard prepper right there. Oh, I bet that smells terrific up there. Yeah, I have 10 cats too. I don't think so. That'd be catatonic. You're right, Skeeter. No. Any more than this one cat, the rest of them will probably pass away with an overdose of hickory. Right. Got me an axe handle out there and be an overdose of hickory. Batter up. Look at there. Right across the street in the right field. I didn't even want this one, but Kathy couldn't stand to see it not being fed and stuff, and I've kind of grown attached to her. Number 12. Okay, Rip 'em. You have yourself a great day. Take care. Huh. There you go. When I was a kid, we used to have about 8 or 9 cats running around the yard out there. And we used to have a cat named Porky, or Pork Chop. That was probably my dad's favorite cat. No, he has not, Grizz. So, um, anyways, Pork Chop or Porky, he would you'd open the door. If he was in the house, he'd want out. You'd open the door and you wouldn't see Pork Chop for a couple of days. You swear he got killed or whatever. Then all of a sudden, here he'd come from the backyard, dragging up a rabbit or a bird or whatever he hunted. But he was letting you know that he could go out there and survive on his own. Good morning, Kathy. You're looking lovely as ever. Yeah, I'm interested in running a chuck wagon. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I am. Hmm. Oh, yeah, they have. They decimated hundreds of species. Yeah. Yes, you do. You still have one pet, JD. That's not true, Grizz. They eat my cooking here all the time. They're gonna have two things for dinner. They can either take it or leave it. That's right. You let Mr. John Dutton know that I'm on board. That's right. Huggy Bear was a cat. There you go. Hitler and Captain Morgan are the only indoor cats. Do you send them outside to take care of the outdoor cats? You walk over to Hitler and Captain Morgan and say, "See them kitties out there? They said if they can whip your ass, they're coming inside. So you better go out there and show them who's boss." That's, that's the way to do it. Send them out there to show them who's boss. Well, he's a keeper. That's why I got dishpan hands. I'm a keeper. And Suki, Your dog name is Suki too, or Sucky? Sucky? Oh man. Oh, I'm actually ready to go back and take a nappy. I was up 5 times last night. Kind of hard, to be up 5 times between 12 and 5 o'clock. Oh, pronounced Suki. Okay. I suppose he's born on April 20th, too. You have to make that man lasagna? You ain't going to put no wine in it, are you? We had this conversation the other day, me and Grizz, about cooking with wine. When you cook with wine, that's great. You cook and then you drink the wine. There ain't no sense of wasting the food. How many times am I going to nap? As many as it takes to get this beauty rest I need, pumpkin. Suki, Doki, and Big Mo. Well, I'm glad everything's better now. No. We had a week-long discussion about dogs last week there, and part of this week there, Square Table. I think I offended a bunch of people when I said all dogs are ugly. That's why they're called dogs. But beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So you may think your dog is pretty, others may think it's ugly. I'm just an equal opportunity. All dogs are ugly. Even the dog I had was ugly. I know, stay napping. I try that, but you guys keep coming in and waking me up. Yeah, I try to take an all-day nap, but oh no! What are you doing? I was sleeping. Oh, what are you doing? Trying to get back to sleep. Oh, yeah. See, you can't disagree there. That's right. Yeah. I told the story lots of times. I had a dog named Mugger. She was so damn ugly. She was cute, but she was ugly. She was. That dog looked like she got beat up with a baseball bat and put together with scotch tape. Oh, she was ugly. Yeah. Take it back. That's right. Get out the hickory. That's right. I don't sleep through nothing. Blondie needs something for her birthday, huh? Um, Here's an idea. Get her a new iron, a new vacuum, and a new dust mop. She'll never forget those birthday gifts as long as she lives. No. Yeah, she likes manicures and pedicures, but she chews her own nails. Jeez, Christy. So, I think Kathy would like to give me an overdose of hickory. No. You asked Kevin about the overdose of hickory. Him and another guy was up in Hudson. Guy come out and said, kicked a cat clean off the porch. Said, yep, had 30 of these hanging around here, but most of them died of an overdose of hickory. And they said, what do you mean by an overdose of hickory? And he grabbed the axe handle. He said, overdose of hickory. So Hitler's birthday is the 20th. So that is Kathy's birthday too. Mm-hmm. So mm-hmm. She wants to know if Blondie likes manicures or pedicures. And I was telling her, David, Blondie probably chews her own fingernails. Well, yeah. Well, I hate to do this, everybody, but I have to go to the little boy's room. I'll be right back. Feel free to talk about me while I'm gone, because I know you guys will. No, it ain't just drop the lid and flush. Oh, yeah, that's how you clean out the toilet. That's right. Poor dirt farmer, how you doing? No, I'd make a pot of coffee too. Around here, if you take it, you make it, or if you take it, I make it. So I had to make another pot of coffee. Someone's coming. There you go. Huh. I'll have you know, I'm not running my mouth this morning. I'm telling you the truth. The truth shall set you free. I hope you're well or you're pumped. Hopefully it's not the well, maybe I'll just miss the pump. Wells are expensive to replace. Pumps aren't so much. I mean, they're still expensive, but it's not as much as a well. That's right. You caught that. Hey, as long as you can make coffee, I guess everything's honky dory. You can always dig a hole out back to do your business in. The deeper, the better. If you can get it to go almost clear to China, you can fertilize land down there. Oh, shit. Put it on live chat. I'm missing a bunch of chat. Hmm. That's right. You can dig a different hole every day. Huh. Yeah, don't buy well pumps at Home Depot. So, yeah, if you're going to buy a pump, buy a good one. I bought um, the other house. We had a cistern underneath the house, and we tied all the rain gutters to it, okay? And to fill the cistern up, and it was underneath the house. Well, then I went and bought a 2-inch sump pump to go in that cistern. And I had it wired up and everything, but I had an outlet put up there underneath the house, right there by the cistern, so we could wire. It was plugged in. Now, when that cistern would fill and that pump would go off, it sounded like a turbo going through the sewer lines. I drained it right out through the sewer system. uh, it would completely drain that thing in about 3 minutes. And you could hear the water rushing through the all the the big lines in the house. You know, oh yeah, you did. Once when the water started running through there, it cleaned out everything. So, so you got a shallow well. Okay, I'm betting poor dirt farmer that your well point got clogged up when you changed the new one, put the new one in. It's probably disturbed something down there and got clogged up a little bit. So you probably that's probably your problem right there. I wouldn't, I'm not gonna say 100%, but I would think that that would be part of the problem, maybe. Okay, huh? That ain't no good, huh? Yeah, I'd just buy a new box. Yeah, right. Well, is there any way you can pull it partially up? Um, pull it up partially. Get the point up about a foot. I don't know how deep your well, your water is on your well, but um, get your point up about a foot from the bottom or wherever it's at, and try shaking it a little bit, and then turn it on, see if it works. So you might have, that well point might be a little bit longer than the other one or whatever, and we're stuck in the mud or something, or stuck in the bottom. Just saying. Hey, shut that, would you please? I've never had to pull a pump or pull a well, but I did when I was a kid, with my dad. So yeah, never go cheap on a well, because just when you absolutely necessarily need it the most, it's going to quit on you. Well, it should be, but you never can tell. No. You'll have it fixed today. You might as well get all the home projects done today while you're doing them. So, yeah. I thought you got your water out of the river. Oh yeah. That little girl with the umbrella and the upside down salt shaker knew when it rains it pours. Have to pull it out by hand. Now, what we used to do when we was kids, we'd have a well point that would be, clogged. Take a 12 gauge out there, fill it full of buckshot because you got a cast iron well house, casing. Stick that barrel right down that, down that well casing and fire one off. Boom! Then fire off another one. Boom! The worst thing you could get is lead poisoning from the buckshot, but oh well. We didn't care back then. That's right. You're welcome. You're welcome. Just run your hose up by the river, then get yourself some kind of filter system. Yeah. Now we had a shallow well when I was a kid. It was 27 feet deep. But it would produce about 4 gallons a minute. So it was pretty good. Yeah, don't do that with a submersible pump. No, you pull the well pump out or the pump out, or you pull the well top off. What we had was a piston pump on the inside of the house. And we'd have to prime that. I can't tell you how many times I tore that thing apart, rebuilt the pump, put in made new leathers for the valves and for the seals. Yeah, all that stuff. Today's kids wouldn't know what the hell to even do. So, you got a brand new pump ready. There you go. But yeah, we just pull the top off the well. Okay. There's 150 feet deep. And we'd lay off, 12 gauge. Boom! Boom! Then go in there and start the pump up and see if you had water. First of all, what you're going to get is a bunch of rust. And then you'll get clean water in a few minutes. Yeah. So. There you go. Well, the submersible pumps are nice, and they're not all that expensive, relatively, allegedly. They're not all that expensive, but they're easy to pull, put in and out and all that other stuff compared to, if you got a pump inside the house or in a, pump house or whatever, those things can get really, really expensive. Then you start, with the bladder tanks and everything else, if you got to have a bladder tank. So that's the way to go would be, the pump in a pump house above ground. I know you got an outhouse, 4-holer. Yeah. Yeah, you just prime that pump, and then that way you have no more problems as long as you don't lose water table. But then again, if you lost water table there on the pump up there in the well house, you'd lose water table down there in the submersible too. So don't really matter. So. Yeah, a lot of people do. Well, a lot of people got the black pipe, and they'll send it down, but they got a cable hooked to that and then tied around, and then taped or whatever to that black pipe, so the submersible pump can't come loose or whatever. So. Oh, I bet. 20, at least 13 years old or 12 years old, at least. Well, we had that old piston pump. We went through, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 motors in 10 years. I can't tell you how many times we rebuilt that pump. Did it right there while it's still sitting on the tank. Took the top off, took the inspection plates off on the sides, pulled the piston out, cleaned it all up. So the black stuff, that's right. Put new leathers in, new seals. There you go. Hey, we got some artesian wells, man. I wish I owned property with artesian well. That's the best water you can get. Comes straight out of the ground, straight up. Ice cold. Well, close to ice cold. You drink a 12-ounce glass of that straight down, you'll walk around with a brain freeze unless you're Joe Biden. So community water. Well, we used to when the campground that we used to camp at, they had a 500 gallon black steel tank outside the building, and I mean this thing was painted jet black, and they painted it black every year. You changed the oil in your car once, also? Well, damn. But anyways, they would heat the tank would heat out there in the summer, okay, and then that water would be pumped would go into the hot water tank or the hot water heater. That way, it didn't cost so much to heat up water because they had showers there for everybody to use, and so there you go, Lancaster County. So, the Amish Mafia. So that's right. He's a regular guy. He goes to the bathroom every morning, wakes up at 9. There you go. Yep. You guys ain't never seen Dangerous. You want to see Dangerous? Go on the south side of Detroit. I'll show you Dangerous. Made hen nests in the old courthouse or the old outhouse, yeah. Did I ever tell you what happened to Tim? Funny story. Tammy went out and she painted the old four-holer. Painted it, fresh paint. Tim went out to the four-holer and he had his old nice wide brim hat on. And he took his hat off and he set it right over the hole next to him. Laid her flat on the seat. Tim sat down, went to do his business, couldn't get up. He's screaming, Tammy, 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 Tammy. Oh, Tammy, 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 Tammy. She said, what? He said, I'm stuck. I can't get up. So Tammy calls the fire department. Hey, Mabel, this is Tammy. Could you send over the fire department, Mabel? Thank you. Well, Mabel sent over the fire department. Fire department got there and they assessed the situation. And they figured out. They looked right Tim square in the eyes and I said, we're going to tell you what, sir. We'll be able to get you off in there. But that poor Amish feller that fell in the next hole next to you, we ain't going to be able to save him. That's right. Tim couldn't get her up. Yeah. Yeah, you got the horse up on blocks. That's right. Yeah. That's right. Clippity clock, bang, bang. Clippity clock, bang, bang. Oh. Well, you might have one of them skunk apes run into you too, there, poor dirt farmer. They did find out what them skunk apes are, though. It's an Amish person running around in a ghillie suit. Square business. Howdy from FEMA Region 6. How you doing, two hats? Yeah. So, run by shooting, there you go. Yeah. That's funny. Discrimination. I'm not discriminating against any Amish. I love my Amish brothers and sisters. Uh, well, hello, beautiful. Oh, she's so snooty, she shouldn't have to say hi to me. She just walked down by. No. A bath in a month or two. Yeah. I think Grizzly took a nap. Oh? Well, you hadn't said anything in 12 minutes. I figured you fell asleep. Or you were still laughing about the Amish outhouse joke. I try not to think, Grizz, because it really does hurt. Good morning, Chaos. Allegedly. Allegedly. Anytime I state something, I have to put allegedly there because I don't want to lose my channel. To your homie Stevie, that's pretty cool. Oh, I know. I've seen them. They get a couple of hundred people there and they pick up the barn and walk it around. Well, I'll have you know there, Grizz. I haven't got brains to herniate. Did I say that out loud or was I thinking that? Well, hell, that ain't nothing, Dirt Farmer. I'll show you something. Let's see. I gotta find her. You can do it. There you go. All right. There we go. Share screen. You think them Amish are pretty smart? Suspicious red 1951 Chevy stopped at the border. Mm-hmm. I love Obama. Obamacare, huh? That's how they made it across the border. Let me see if I can. There we go. Lucky there. Telling you. They need some money. There you go. Well, you have yourself a great day there, poor dirt farmer. Sorry about your well or your well pump. Hopefully everything works out for you the cheapest way possible. Because remember, it's not only nice to be cheap, but it's nice to be thrifty. You need to get back here or something? Okay. Come on back. There you go. Yeah, it's not four-wheel drive. Maybe 36 heel drive.
And then you've got a coat to get on and your backpack.
Thank God it's Friday. A couple days to rest and relax so she can recuperate for Monday.
Right. They forget. Everybody's falling over her shoes.
I know. That's right. I can fix anything. I got Google. You okay, Pumpkin? Maybe you need to take a nap when they get going.
What do I need a nap for?
Because is it snowing? Oh, your cactus? Yep. She got one of them pink cactuses that's flowering right now. It flowers during Christmas and then what, Easter or something like that?
It's a Christmas cactus.
I know, but doesn't it flower during Easter too? Yeah. It flowers like twice a year. It's really pretty. It's got like 5 or 6 flowers on it right now. So, doesn't it? I can only count. I can see so many. But yeah. That's right. Always film them. So. You like to see the timing belt? That's right. I wonder what the engine sounded like in that old 51. Or roar, a roar. A left, right, a left, right. Yes, I am. I am Amish. You busted me. You're right. It would get better traction if it got wore Crocs. They eat Crocs and I hear alligator's pretty cool or pretty good, tasty. Deep fried alligator. I had alligator jerky once. Tastes like chicken.
What's it gonna be?
Yeah.
Snotty.
Yeah, 2 cigarettes a year. That's right. Somebody asked me if I ever smoked after sex. I said, hell, I don't know. I never checked. We used to have we had a guy that worked with us. His name was Greg, and they said, "You ever talk to your wife during sex?" He says, "I sure do if there's a phone handy." Tastes like chicken. I bet it is good eating. Yeah, I hear the best meat's right at the tail. Lop the tail off and start chunking it out and deep frying it. Slow down, I smell hair burning. Yeah. God. Oh, did I say that out loud or was I thinking that? Yeah.
What are you doing? What? Well, you should.
Used to have a guy tell that to our my mother-in-law, when she worked at the restaurant. She'd go running by him. He'd say, "Slow down, mommy, I smell hair burning." Brush fire. Yeah.
Where's your mask?
Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
Where is it? That was my mask. So where is it?
You guys are going to mess around and miss the school bus.
Sure you did.
Then Nana's going to have to take you to school. Yeah. Did you find it? She find it?
No. Who didn't give me a mask? Find it.
That's right. Be smoking, huh? Yeah. Exactly. That's right. Make them walk like I did. That's right. Uphill 5 miles both ways. Knee-high snow. These kids nowadays couldn't do it. Hell, I could do it barefoot back then. That's just the way I was. You know, I had to get to school every morning, get the fire started, get the candles lit, oil lamps filled, get all that stuff done. Just to find out they canceled because the other sissies couldn't make it. It's just too cold. Here I'd go. I'd wrap the rags around my feet again. So, thank you there, Cornbread. Or, Amish, thanks. So, no, I didn't even have shoes or socks. I had to wrap rags around my feet. I didn't own a coat till I was 17, and I took that off a student that didn't make it to school. Poor guy. No. Yeah. It's spoiling me. That's right. Yeah. Blackberry jam is good. Oh, I love blackberry jam. That's my favorite. The only bad thing about it is you can't find it. You can find it, but it's hard to find. You couldn't be hot if you was on fire. Huh? Well, I'll tell you what, about 20 years ago, we had this blonde that lived next door, smoking. She's always out there in her thong bikini doing garden work and everything else, all the time. Tanned, would sit out there and tan on her back deck, without her top on and stuff. And I never noticed, but that's what I heard. Anyway, she come over one day and she said, and she was in her bikini, and she said, "I'd do anything for $100." Anything? She said anything for $100. Wow. My eyes lit up. I ran in the garage, got her a roller and a trowel, a pan and paint. Said, "Here, go paint my house." The red phone is ringing. Yeah, I bet. Well, it's hard to find blackberry jam here. Blackberry jam, Christy. I know I'm getting old. Hey, get the house painted for $100. That's cheap. Well, they probably do, but it's hard to find here. You can't. You go like to Myers, and you might have it this week, but next week it won't be here. And then a week after you might get some. But when you do find it, you pick up 3 or 4 jars at a time. You prefer quince jelly? Now, before people ask what quince jelly is, it's a very sour apple. I believe we call them crab apples up here, but they're called quince down there. So, Earl Scheib, 69.95. That's right. No, quince is a sour apple. So, but they make jelly out of it, and it does turn out to be pretty good jelly. I know, I've told it hundreds of times before. Okay, what is a quince? Tell me what a quince is. Because I just seen it on Food Network and they said it was a quince and it was a sour apple. Now, huh. Well, this says it's a pear. So, but that's what I just seen it on Food Network the other day. And it was an apple and they called it a quince. Now we call it crab apples up here. So a quince is a quince. I know. Come from the Mid East. So I have it on I have to look on my on the Food Network again. See if I can find that. I'll give you the episode. Beat Bobby Flay. That's what was on. You ever had crab apples there, Amish? Crab apple jelly? I have no idea if that's where Quincy Jones got his name or not. Well, they may be, but I'm just saying that's what they said. It was a quince, okay, and it was a sour ass apple. And what it looked like to me was a crab apple. We have crab apples up here, okay. I don't know what they call them, in California or whatever, but it's different stuff. It's called different stuff in different places. Persimmon jelly, I've never had that. Isn't the persimmon, isn't it the one, if it looks like a fork, it's going to be a long winter? If it looks like a spoon, it's going to be a short winter or something like that? Yeah. Crab apple jelly and pickled crab apple? Bobby Filet can't cook? I agree. Him and that, who is that? That loudmouth bastard from England or Britain or whatever from, you know which one I'm talking about. He can't cook either. Yep, you split the seat open, yeah. Now, you want to see a good cook. You want to see an excellent cook. You want to see one of the best cooks in the world. Watch my cooking videos. Gordon, yeah, that's right. Gordon Ramsay. You're not from Scotland. Forget about it. You're a good old American. You may own land in Scotland, but you're not from Scotland. You're an American. Mm-hmm. That's the way it should be. Everybody knows that. If we got rid of this, African American, Mexican American, Italian American, all that stuff, and just had American people, what a country we would have. Because you never see anybody in Africa say, I'm American African. Have you ever seen anybody say that in Africa or Mexico? I'm American and Mexican? No, they don't say that. Well, you probably could stand to lose the 5 pounds anyways there, Grizz. I did make some tasty French onion soup. I gotta get that video done. No, your neighbor's not Mexican American. Your neighbor's American. Once you live in America and you become an American or you're a citizen of America, you're an American. You're not Mexican American. You're not Russian American, German American, Italian American, African American. You're none of that. You're just American. I know I'm going to go on and on and on about this because I am right. No other country does that. I can cook some stuff. That's right. again and again and again and again and again. Well, all right. It was pretty tasty. Um, well, then he's an American citizen. He's an American. He's not Mexican no more. We're all Americans here. You're not Mexican American. You're American. Who's Gordon and Bobby? Gordon Ramsay and Bobby Flay. Yeah. And Sandra, I used that little gadget too, and that made it handy, dandy, dandy, handy. Yes, it did. I've got a big chunk of mozzarella cheese out there. I think I'm going to actually bring that in and put the grater blade on it and grate that up and then put it in the freezer. The videos don't do that. You're right, they don't. If I had $1,000, yep, the electric mango one. If I had $1,000 worth of camera equipment, I could do better videos and better lighting. But you know, I do with what I can. It did make it quick work with them onions. Yep. Doon, doon. Yeah, let's see. Uh, yeah, it does. Well, I just cut the ends off and make a slice and then rip, the outer layer off. So doesn't take long to peel. Yeah, you can sharpen your Crayolas that way too. Now, what the hell was it I seen? If you if you take crayons and you grate them, and then you melt it, and then you can pour that into molds and make candles with it. You can do the same thing with soap. You take soap and put it on your grater or whatever and grate it down, and then you can make your own laundry soap and stuff like that. So I was just wondering if that was you, but it wasn't you, and you are late. Pink slips have, tardy slips have already been sent out. Emerald, there you go. Emerald's a cook. Well, I can grate the soap with this, yeah, if I wanted to make soap. But we bought, what is it? We bought 5 gallons of industrial laundry soap about a month ago for $38 or $36, something like that. And the 5 gallons is supposed to take 1 cup of soap to 4 cups of water to dilute it that way. So there's like 20 gallons of laundry soap down there. So, and it comes with a pump and everything else. So you can actually, if you wanted to just, pump a couple of squirts into a thing and then, pour it in your washing machine like that, that's perfectly fine, because the water will dilute it. But Yeah, that's where I come up with that because you told us you scraped your knuckles really bad, grating soap to make homemade soap. Yep, you told us that a couple weeks ago. That's why when I grate, I don't grate like this. I grate open hand. I take the stuff until I get right down there. So there you go. Step away from the grater. Boy, you are living dangerously, aren't you there, Amish? And you better watch your tone there, mister, over here on the D Live side. Yeah, bloody soap, eh? Yeah, don't mind the red streaks in your britches. Yeah, that's just blood stains. That's right. Lay the grater down. I have a thing that slides in the back side of the grater, and it's also for a scraper and all that other stuff. And you put that and you lay it down and scrape it. Do the grater like this. Because when you got it standing up, you're going like this. Don't and just lay it down and just rub it. And you can feel it when it gets to your palm of your hand, because your palm of your hand won't catch it like your knuckles will. And you once you feel that starting like there, you stop. Well, that's what they tell me too, Skeeter. When I was working for the garbage company, they measured me for uniforms, and the first time I got my coats, the sleeve stopped right here. I said, "Are you kidding me?" And my boss looked at him and said, "I thought you guys measured him." Well, coats are normal. Everybody wears the same coat. He said, "Not this guy." I got really long arms. For some reason, I do have really long arms. Uh, so they ended up having to get me new coats. They had custom order coats for me. So good morning, Dan. I had them one time. I had a hole in my pocket right here. So I put a tag on it, hole in pocket. I got the shirt back the next week. It was fixed. The only thing was is there was a hole in the elbow, a square. They cut the hole right out of the elbow, the patch, and patched the pocket. They did. I took that into the boss. I said, "Would you look at this shit?" He said, "Are you kidding?" I said, "No, that's your uniform company." All right, you have yourself a great weekend too, there, Dan. So, oh yeah, I got plenty pissed off at them guys, lots of times. I had to pay for my own uniforms. You pay for your pants and your shirts, and you wouldn't get them back. Where's my clothes? I don't know. Well, they were sent in. Are you sure? I'm positive. And then 2 weeks later, all of a sudden, you get every uniform you had would be hanging in there in the locker room because you turned in uniforms. You know, you got 11 uniforms, 5 a week, and then the 11th one was so you turned in five, and then you wore one, and then you had an extra set of five for the next week. But in case you didn't, but you got 11 uniforms. So yeah. So I was on my 11th uniform when I got mine back. Right? Maybe I should have. Oh, I would not take that if I was you. Show him the error of his ways. Show him the error of his way. 5, 4. Goodbye, C3. Yeah. 2, 1. Blast off. No, it's not lazy to do. You pay them to do you pay for the uniforms and the laundry to be done on them. It's not lazy. You missed it. That's right. Here, Grizz, go over there and I'll give you a wrench so you can time them out real quick. Hurry up, Grizz, get over here. Yeah. Get over here so I can give you a wrench. Most beautiful on YouTube. That's Jim Rose Circus Ride Show. You're right. Come on, Grizz. I need to give you so you can get a wrench so you can time them out. See, even Skeeter got in on it. Yeah. See you tonight, Steve. Yeah. You got a minute and a half, Grizz. Hurry up. That's woman's work. Calf, you need to get over there and show Grizz something. He's talking bad about you over there, Kathy. Okay. There you go, Grizz. Time out Steve now. Have a good day there, Dale. Did you time him out? Grizz, did you time out Steve? You got 5, 4. Timing out my homie. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. Okay. You can't hide them, Grizz. I already unhide them. Some people never learn. That's right. All right, y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace, y'all. Stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, and stay yourself, stay healthy. Remember the first responders, doctors, nurses, firemen, EMT, and the police and the military. Their lives all matter. And if you have to put a color in front of lives matter, you're a racist. Because every life matters. Every life is the same. It doesn't matter how many lemons would it take for what, Sandra? You got to be specific. Do tell, Sandra. Do tell. Tim, go live. There you go. I'm waiting, Sandra. I can't do that to Steve. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it to Steve for less than, at least 5,000 lemons. but then he'd be able to come back under Scuzz Twitley. You know what I mean? So there you go. So if you want to give me $5,000 worth of lemons, I'll let you block Steve. But he'll still be able to come back with Scuzz Twitley. Just saying. Now, shit. Bye then. Bye everybody. We'll see you tonight. I don't know if it'll be on D Live or if it'll be on YouTube or if it'll be on Let's Hug It Out. I don't know, but it'll be here one way or another. Take it easy, everybody. Poor Steve. Poor Steve shouldn't have never said anything bad about Kathy. He knew what he was getting into when he got into it. He stepped into that pile just as slicker and snot on a doorknob. They have a weekly feed. There you go. Yeah. Have a blessed day, everybody. Take care.